Welcome to This Week in History, where we delve into the significant events that have shaped the world we live in. This week, we're exploring the remarkable occurrences from calendar week 31 throughout history. On July 29, 1588, the Spanish Armada, a fleet of 130 ships, was famously defeated by the English Navy under the command of Sir Francis Drake and Lord Charles Howard. The battle, which took place in the English Channel, was a pivotal moment in the Anglo-Spanish War. The defeat of the Armada not only marked the decline of Spain's maritime dominance but also ensured England's naval supremacy and the survival of Protestantism in England. July 29, 1958 saw the establishment of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, by the United States Congress. The creation of NASA was a direct response to the Soviet Union's successful launch of Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite, in 1957. NASA's founding marked the beginning of an era of American space exploration, leading to monumental achievements such as the Apollo moon landings and the development of the Space Shuttle program. On July 30, 1863, the Battle of the Crater occurred during the American Civil War. This battle took place during the Siege of Petersburg in Virginia, and involved Union forces detonating a mine beneath Confederate defenses, creating a massive crater. Although the explosion initially gave Union troops an advantage, poor planning and coordination led to a disastrous counterattack by Confederate forces. The battle ended in a significant Union defeat and heavy casualties. On July 31, 1498, Christopher Columbus discovered the island of Trinidad during his third voyage to the New World. He named the island La Isla de la Trinidad, the island of the Trinity, in honor of the Holy Trinity. This discovery further expanded European knowledge of the Caribbean region and set the stage for future Spanish colonization efforts in the Americas. July 31, 1965 marked the release of Help by the Beatles both as a film and a soundtrack album. The film, a madcap adventure comedy featuring the Fab Four, was a critical and commercial success, further cementing the band's global influence. The album included classic songs such as Help and Ticket to Ride, showcasing the Beatles' evolving musical style. August 1, 1798 witnessed the Battle of the Nile, a significant naval engagement between the British Royal Navy, led by Admiral Horatio Nelson, and the French Navy during the French Revolutionary Wars. The battle took place in Aboukir Bay, Egypt, and resulted in a decisive British victory. This victory disrupted Napoleon Bonaparte's supply lines and secured British control of the Mediterranean, enhancing Nelson's reputation as one of history's greatest naval commanders. August 1, 1981 was a groundbreaking day in the music industry with the launch of MTV. The channel's first music video, Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles, signaled a new era in music consumption. MTV revolutionized the music industry by popularizing the music video format and becoming a cultural phenomenon, influencing fashion, language, and entertainment for decades to come. On August 2, 1776, the majority of the signers of the Declaration of Independence formally added their signatures to the document. Although the declaration was adopted by the Continental Congress on July 4, 1776, the formal signing took place nearly a month later. This act of defiance against British rule marked the birth of the United States of America and laid the foundation for its principles of freedom and democracy. August 2, 1990, is notable for the invasion of Kuwait by Iraqi forces under the command of President Saddam Hussein. This aggressive act led to the Gulf War, as a coalition of forces led by the United States launched Operation Desert Storm to liberate Kuwait. The invasion and subsequent conflict had significant geopolitical ramifications, reshaping the balance of power in the Middle East and influencing U.S. foreign policy for years to come. On August 3, 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail from Palos de la Frontera, Spain, on his first voyage across the Atlantic Ocean. Commanding the ships Santa Maria, Pinta, and Nina, Columbus aimed to find a westward route to Asia. Instead, his journey led to the discovery of the Americas, opening a new chapter in world history and initiating widespread European exploration and colonization of the New World. August 3, 1923 saw Vice President Calvin Coolidge sworn in as the 30th President of the United States following the sudden death of President Warren G. Harding. Coolidge's presidency is remembered for his laissez-faire economic policies, his efforts to restore public confidence in the government after the scandals of the Harding administration, and his promotion of limited government and business-friendly policies during the Roaring Twenties. On August 4, 1914, the United Kingdom declared war on Germany, marking its entry into World War I. This declaration followed Germany's violation of Belgian neutrality, which Britain had guaranteed. Britain's involvement in the war significantly influenced the course of the conflict, as its vast empire and naval power played crucial roles in the Allied war effort against the Central Powers. August 4, 1944 is a somber date as it marks the arrest of Anne Frank and her family in Amsterdam. Anne Frank, a Jewish teenager, had been hiding with her family from the Nazis for over 2 years. Her diary, documenting her life in hiding, later became one of the most poignant and widely read accounts of the Holocaust, offering a personal and powerful perspective on the atrocities of the era. On August 4, 1964, the Gulf of Tonkin incident occurred, involving 2 separate confrontations between North Vietnamese and U.S. naval forces in the Gulf of Tonkin. The second alleged attack led to the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, which gave President Lyndon B. Johnson the authority to use military force in Vietnam without a formal declaration of war. This resolution marked the beginning of a significant escalation in U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War. As we conclude our journey through calendar week 31 in 2024, we're reminded of the rich tapestry of human history, woven from the threads of triumph and tragedy, progress and perseverance. Join us next time as we continue to explore the stories that have shaped our world. Like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and join us again next week here on Worldwide History Productions.